Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy, and this is my vlog. Today I wanted to talk about the school shootings that have been happening all over our country, all over the world. And I kind of just wanted to talk about it because it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, that we as a nation are kind of stupid. We are, one, allowing children to have access to firearms. We don't know where they're going, what they're doing, why. First off, my child will never have that freedom, ever. Until he is 18, he is my responsibility. I will know where he is, who he is with, what he is doing, what he is eating, even what color underwear he is wearing, until the day he turns 18. That is my role as a parent. That is my responsibility. That is my authority. Now, some say, maybe we should just put guns in the hands of teachers. Yes. Yes, all the yeses, if they have the permit to carry. And they own their own gun. Personally, metal detectors in all the schools. Counselors for the children who are actually needing them because their parents refuse to put their phones, computers, tablets, TV down for 5 freaking minutes to listen to their child say, "Hey mom, I got beat up at school. Dad, I got the crap beat out of me." Come on parents, let's use some logic. Put the phones down, talk to your kids, ask them what happened, ask them why it happened, talk to them, please. We are failing our children, people, and then we wonder why these mass shootings are happening. Because we are failing. It is our job to talk to our children, to know them, to understand what's going on, to know even if they don't call to check in exactly where they are. It is our job. I have a 5-year-old. I live with family. My family takes my 5-year-old to eat, and I don't know about it. I freak out. It is my job as a parent to know what is going on with that child every single moment of every single day. Like it or not. No, I may not be at his immediate side, but it is my job to know what he is doing, what is going on with him, why it is happening, how it is happening, who it is happening with. That is our job. Sorry about that. I don't have a stand. Anyway, so people argue the Second Amendment. They don't even know what the Second Amendment actually is. It is not just the right to bear arms. The full constitutional right actually reads, "A well-regulated militia being necessary for the security of the free state and the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." Meaning the government cannot make a law that forces people to give up these weapons. But they can make laws to make these weapons hard to get. They can make laws that require background checks, large amounts of unnecessary paperwork. They can make these laws to keep the guns out of unsafe people's hands. No, not everybody needs a gun. I don't care if it's just a handheld. You don't need it if you're not mentally stable. You don't. Now, why are these shootings happening? Is the better question. It's not just, someone saying randomly, "I'm gonna go blow up a school today." Yes, there are some people that do that. But typically it is another child or a brother or an uncle or something. And something has happened that has traumatized this child. And so this child has gone to somebody for help or has decided to take it upon his or her own hands. Now, why is it happening? Is the child struggling at home? Is there abuse? Is there signs of abuse? If not, is this child just too afraid to talk about it? Why is this child afraid to talk about it? Why are the teachers not involved? Why are the classroom sizes so large that the teachers can't understand and know their children? I mean, we have 30 kids to a class. We could slow that down and drop it down to 5 kids, or even 15 for that matter. But let's make it reasonable that the teacher does need to know what signs to watch for to know if this child has a problem. Or if any child has a problem, for that matter. Is the child being bullied? Is the child a bully? Is there something going on behind the scenes? We need to know these things to prevent these things, because we don't know them. We can't prevent them. My last little tidbit. Let's put some metal detectors in the schools. Parents, put your technology down. Put your work down. 5 minutes of your day is not going to kill you. Talk to your children. I don't care if you don't have any suspicions or anything. Talk to your children anyway. Because they need it. Because you need it as a parent. It is a psychological need that is there. There are not enough hours in the day to do everything. No. But your child should be the most important thing. Yes, work is important to pay bills so that you have somewhere for you and your child to be. I agree. But 5 minutes of your day is nothing in comparison. If you can take 5 minutes of your day and you can sit on the phone in the bathroom and play on Facebook or play Candy Crush or something, you can take 5 minutes to say, "Hey kid, how was your day? Is there something going on that you want to talk to me about? Are you okay in school? Are you doing okay with your friends? Is something going on?" It's not that bad. Yes, teens are a little harder. Just a little bit. But if you start them when they're toddlers and they're just learning to talk and they start talking about their day and telling you every single thing in 5 minutes, then teens are more likely to respond to say, when you say, "Hey, where are you going? Do I know this person? Do I want to know this person? Who are you going with? Why are you going?" Ask these questions. Who, what, when, where, why, how long, what time will you be back? Do I need to know anything? How is school? How is work? How is your day? Ask these questions, please, people. Talk to your children. Talk to their teachers, okay? I know teachers who have told me, I have had parents tell me they don't want to be involved in their children's education. The fuck? Just saying. I have homeschooled my child for 3 years now. And when he was in daycare, mind you, and they were doing educational stuff with him, I wanted to be involved. I wanted to know their exact criteria, the exact things they were doing, the exact day, what he had for breakfast, lunch, snacks. I wanted to be involved. That is a human nature, people. That is your job. That is your role. That is your responsibility when you decide to have sex, to take care of that child. Put your shit down. Talk to your children, because you are failing your children. I know, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm saying that as a nation, we are failing the children generations. We are failing the teenagers, the preteens, the children, the infants, the newborns. We are failing them if we can't talk to them. Talk to them. Talk to their teachers. Talk to their principals, their counselors. Talk. It takes no effort except for what you would do every day to your boss, to your best friend, to your significant other. Talk. Okay? And this is the same problem we run into with other issues of our day-to-day lives. We don't communicate anymore. Yes, technology has given us huge advancements for communication, but in turn, we are failing other humans in our lives. We are not communicating. We know children who don't talk until they're over 2 years old because we're not communicating. And then we have children who are over-talkative because the parents are always talkative, which is always a good thing too. But talk to your children. Ask them what's going on with their lives, because I bet you the responses will surprise you. I bet you our school shooting rates will drop back down because we're talking to our children. We're getting involved. We'll take that step. Let's change it, people. Let's stop failing our children and make them successful instead of forcing them to spend a life behind bars because we couldn't communicate. Let's find the reasons why these shootings are happening, not try to enforce more gun control. Because obviously, if laws worked, we would have a lot less criminals. Our prisons wouldn't be overpopulated. We wouldn't have, meth, other drug dealers. We have thousands of drug dealers, people. If laws worked, these drugs would be off the streets. The war on drugs would be over. It's not. Because criminals don't give a shit about laws. They're not going to care about laws because they feel like they have nothing left to lose. Now, ways we can help. Metal detectors in the schools. Armed guards in the schools. Actually having security at all in the schools. Cameras in the schools. Having security systems in the schools. Having teachers who are trained in hand-to-hand combat even in the schools. Teaching our children hand-to-hand combat in the schools. Just in general, little things that would take more funding, yes, but it's worth it for the next generation. That's my thoughts. Our schools are severely underfunded. Our teachers are not equipped to handle the amount of children that we have. But we can change that. My 5-year-old takes martial arts. I'm a firm believer of children need some form of self-defense. Because a bully isn't going to stop. No. Even when you stand up to a bully, they don't stop a lot of times. They'll just move on to the next one. How can you stop it? You can teach your children. There are ways to disarm somebody with a firearm or a knife. Look into it. Get a tutor for your child to learn these things. There are martial arts masters for a reason. Anyway, I'm going to end this now because I know I'm ranting a little bit. I did have a script for this video. I went off of it because this is kind of a video that, yes, while the script is nice, I really only wrote it because I wanted the citation for the Second Amendment, which I read. Anyway, moms, dads, teachers, principals, please hear me when I'm saying I was bullied in school. I was abused at home. Whether or not it was recognized, it happened. Parents and adults around a child need to be involved. Teachers, I know it's hard. I know you guys have an extremely hard job to do. You have a lot of kids. You have a lot of disrespectful little brats running around. But please, watch for the red flags of abuse. Watch for the red flags of bullying. Report if necessary. Pull the kid aside. Try to get them to open up. If they won't open up, report them. Turn them over to somebody who will make them open up. It's so hard to come forward with stuff because children are afraid. And we don't make it any easier. Let's stop failing these kids. And let's start succeeding. Let's start making our nation better, a little bit at a time, by just asking our kids, how was your day? Do I need to know anything? Did something happen? Do you have homework even? Because sometimes just sitting down helping your kid with homework will change their entire attitude. Or taking the effort to even ask them if they need help will. This video is insanely long right now. I'm watching the clock and I'm like, nope. So, anyway, that's all for this. I will see you guys next time. And hopefully a less hot topic, because this was a harsh topic, but I felt like I needed to say something. Because I have a kid. And I am terrified for the generation my child is living in. and that scares me. Goodbye for now. I'll see you guys next time.